Hey, right guys, Trish Munch is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 1 of New Girl Season 3. It's been a few weeks since I watched the finale of Season 2 because I was about 3 weeks ahead on Season 2 anyway, so I didn't need to get in Season 3 too soon. So it has been, I think, just under a month, I want to say, since I watched the finale of Season 2. Which I really enjoyed. I thought it ended very well. I'm excited to jump into the third season. And of course, we're going to do the tier list. I've only got 10 characters here because I know there were some characters that popped in for one episode here and there, but I just don't have much to say about those characters, to be honest. So I've just gone with the main five, obviously, and then some characters that kind of popped in for more than one episode. So we'll do that very quickly, and then we'll jump into season 3 and see what shenanigans the crew get up to. So this is what we have: the best, the best, the great's good, they exist, and terrible. This is just called her face off. I don't know why. Believe it or not, this is Jess. so again, the amount of images that are just WebP files is infuriating. If you know what that means, you know. But it's just annoying. So these are the best images I could come up with. So we'll start with her. This was the girl. I forgot her name, but the woman that Nick was dating in the cabin. Audrey, I don't know. I could get the names up, but I just don't care enough. um, no, she was okay. I was actually kind of disappointed she left as soon as she did, because I felt like her and Nick could have gone on a bit longer. But she did leave, and then we kind of got into the Jess and Nick romance pretty much straight away after that. So it wasn't too annoying. I think if she left and then another woman just came in to be Nick's romance option, I would have been more bothered by it because I thought she was actually quite a decent character. But no, we got into the Jess romance pretty quickly after her. So I'm going to put her in good. Um, yeah, one of the more interesting side character slash romance options that they've had so far. But I don't presume that she's going to come back at any point now. Then we have Bob, which is of course Jess's dad. I didn't add Jess's mum just because Bob was in it for 3 episodes this season apparently, and I think Jamie Lee Curtis was in 1 episode. Jamie Lee Curtis would be in They Exist, honestly, if I had to rank her character. But Bob, I'm also going to put in good, probably above her. Actually has a quite a bit of good personality, decent personality about him. Feels like he actually likes Nick and actually cares about Jess, which is nice. And he's pretty funny for the most part. So Bob can go in good as well. Shivrang? Something like that? I'm not sure. Cece's fiance, or not so much anymore because he's marrying Taylor Swift. Whatever that was about. I kind of actually loved that cameo. That was actually quite good. But yeah, he was a nice guy. We always knew it was never going to work out with him and CC because Schmidt was there, unfortunately for him. Or not unfortunately for him, because again, he was kind of rooting for himself and Taylor Swift anyway. So I'm going to put him in They Exist. The best quality about him is that he's nice, but it's just one of those things we knew it was not going to last. So yeah, Robbie. I actually really like Robbie. Him and Schmidt, I kind of hope we get more of their friendship in season 3 because I thought that one episode where they were just kind of hanging out was actually really quite good, and I thought their dynamic worked way better than I thought it was going to. Robbie, when he first came into it, was just one of those characters kind of how I felt with Shivrang, where I was like, you're not going to last, so I'm not going to get too attached. And he lasts not with Cece, but maybe potentially with being friends with Schmidt. So my fingers are crossed. I'm going to put him in the Greats. I thought he was one of the better side characters for sure. Surprisingly so. Yeah. Then we have Sam, Jess's ex now. He was in season 1 and then kind of cropped back in season 2 to kind of play the romance option again for a little bit. Not for too long. Again, I feel exactly the same way as I did about him in season 1. He's fine. He's not awful. He's nothing exceptional. So I will put him in good. Maybe in They Exist. Probably, I should probably prefer Shivrang, to be honest. He's fine. Again, nothing exceptional with his character. I just kind of like every romance option with every sitcom. It was just a matter of time till you had to escort yourself away from the show. So Elizabeth, I'm a little bit biased with this character because I do love the actress. I think she's amazing. Again, I'll say it, said it so many times, but I'll say it again. If you have not seen Godless, she's the main, or like the second main character in that show, and she's amazing in that. She's also in Unbelievable, which she's amazing in. The Walking Dead, which was the first thing I saw her in. She's pretty good in that. But I'd say Unbelievable and Godless. You can see how incredible she is as an actress. So I really love this actress. I think she's very, very underrated. um, so actress-wise, she'd be up here. But as a character, I'm going to say good for now, probably at the top. Some things she kind of said to Schmidt I was a bit unsure on, but I think for the most part she seems pretty likable. And I'm assuming... Did Schmidt didn't really make his choice at the end of season 2, so we'll see if we get more of her in season 3. I hope we do, because I actually kind of like her, but we'll see. Alright, the main 5. Let's start with Cece. I'd say she's probably my least favourite out of the main 5, but still love Cece, obviously. I'm going to put her in great. Her storyline this season was very much so, is she going to get back with Schmidt? And then building up to her marriage, that was never going to go through. And then some back and forth with her and Jess. I felt like her and Jess weren't as involved this season as they were in season 1, which was a bit strange. But yeah, Cece is very likable for the most part, and she's great, but just not on the same level as the other 4, I would say. Then I'd say my 4th favourite would be... That's hard. That's hard. These 4 are so good. I was going to say Jess, but I feel like Jess, about halfway through this season, became really, really good. That's so difficult at these 4. Because season 1, my favourite was definitely Schmidt. But I feel like Nick is kind of giving Schmidt a run for his money. And then Winston, when Winston goes off, he goes off. Like when Winston has a really good moment or line delivery, it's never really Winston's storyline, but when he just kind of does something, he's usually the best part of that episode. So it's hard. Schmidt was just consistently the best character in season 1. I don't think he was as consistent in season 2. Still amazing. I still love Schmidt, obviously. This is really difficult. I'm going to say 4th. Oh, probably Jess. That hurts. I'm going to put her in great slide there, above Cece. Because she does have, again, kind of I felt with season 1, she has more annoying moments than the other 3. If that makes sense, than Nick, Schmidt and Winston. But Jess has become way more likable in the last kind of 10-ish episodes than she did in the first half of season 2 / season 1. Not that she was, never really unlikable, but she does have moments for sure. But yeah, I love Jess with her head cut off here. Then I'll go for my 3rd favourite. I'll go Winston. I think I'm going to put him in best of the best. Just again, when he comes out with a certain line, it's typically like the best line of that episode. I will say storyline-wise, I'm never really that into Winston's storylines, but I feel like they don't really try with Winston in terms of a personal storyline. So then I'm going to go Schmidt at number 2, I think. Yeah, Nick's overtaken Schmidt for me, I think. I felt like that was kind of a matter of time because Nick always kind of came across as like the fan favourite between everyone. Schmidt was just funnier in season 1. I think it's as simple as that. It's still extremely funny in season 2. Actually, I don't think it's even that. I think maybe he's as funny as he was in season 1, but Nick just had the better storyline this season. Nick and Jess's romance, their chemistry is genuinely off the charts. It's so good, and it's made Nick so likable and so funny. So, yeah, I'm going to put Nick at number 1. But honestly, these 3, and for the Jess maybe, could mix around at really any point, depending what episode it is. Like, yeah, all 4 of them are actually really smashing it. So we've got no one in terrible, so we can delete that row. That's kind of where we're at. Very good characters. Say these 3 all pretty much always knock it out of the park. Jess just has more annoying moments than these 3, but still very likable, and I do love Jess. Cece just doesn't have as much to do. And then Rob is probably the best side character for sure. So yeah, very short, very sweet, but only 10 characters to go through with this tier list, and that's kind of where I'm feeling with them. So let me know if you agree. Again, this is based on season 2. We'll do one for season 3, and then all the seasons, and then one as a whole when we finish the show. So yeah, anyway, episode 1, guys, of season 3. Let's do this.
But
oh no, Jess is great. I feel bad putting her in great. Maybe I'll put her in best of the best.
I really like it.
I really like it.
They're gonna get into a car crash. This is how they start the season.
What?
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm just all in.
I'm all in. I'm like
Let's
really
do
all
it.
Hey, Nick.
What?
Let's literally not. Let's literally not break up, and this is just the rest of the show.
What's next? What do we do now?
Get married.
I'm really fighting the urge to buy you a lobster dinner.
Okay.
Do we just go home?
No. Get married. You already live together, so.
I've wanted this for so long. I don't want anything to go wrong.
Okay, so let's not worry about it.
Schmidt.
It's Schmidt. He wants to know where you are.
He texted you to ask where I am. That's...
Yeah, I just
Ugh. He just texted I'm a bad friend. And you know what that is?
talk to Winston.
But without me, they get so weird and they fight all the time.
This is what I'm talking.
He's not wrong.
How many times a day does Schmidt text you?
Oh, no, just like 40.
40 times.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I feel like we need time alone so we can figure out what this is.
Yes,
together.
this is what I want. I want to be with you.
Why are we causing issues already?
If you and...
Where have you been? I'm having a major life crisis, and you guys are what? Just driving around, French kissing each other like a couple Dutch hookers? What is that, Nick? Is that a hickey? Disgusting.
It is time for me to start a puzzle.
No, what
Wow.
What is going on with you two?
You
Are
could
like a
definitely do
couple
that
now?
one,
Have you thought
Winston.
any of this through? Nick, please help me, okay? Stop being so selfish and just help me.
Okay, you know what? Give me 1 minute. I'll be right inside.
We'll be right in.
Yeah, we just got to figure something.
Get your own place.
Thanks, man.
Love you guys.
Just run off. That was probably the mature thing to do, actually.
This leaves us with one choice. To become best friends.
Huh? Yeah, fine.
Okay, great. Now,
Look how tiny that cup is.
what can I do for you?
Don't talk to me that much. Never lie to me, and never, ever touch my puzzle.
3 very important things.
Hey, Schmidt, what do you think it's gonna look like?
What do I think it's going to look like?
Yeah, the puzzle.
Winston, it's on the box. The picture's on the box. It's a Japanese garden.
Schmidt, calm down. What is your problem?
What do you think it's gonna look like?
Cece, out. Was dating Elizabeth first. My man, way to talk that out.
Well, that went
Best
well. That was
friends,
easy
best
peasy.
This is gonna work out, man.
Yeah, work out, man.
He's so excited for his puzzle.
For 24 hours, I have to return all of these gifts. So just say it. You don't want to be with me.
I would say pick Cece because you have a more natural bond and love for each other. We can't really delay the Cece and Schmidt stuff much longer. We had a whole season of it. But then you look at Friends, so...
I feel so
But...
terrible for Elizabeth. How did she take it?
Shh, she took it.
Oh my god, Schmidt, you are making
In a
everything
marketplace of
worse.
ideas where culture is king and data moves faster than people, where scalable opportunities come from turnkey solutions.
What are you trying to
I'm-
say, Schmidt? Is it over?
So she just straight up, just say no.
No.
Oh, you had
As
the easy
if-
out then.
Of course I picked you.
She
It wasn't
gave you
close.
the
Come here, you
easy out.
crazy white girl.
Okay.
Poor Cece.
Yeah, okay.
You've made everything worse.
Those cops look like they're around 15 and they have huge guns.
Where are we, Jess?
Jess, are we in Mexico? We're in Mexico!
She's so excited.
Pull over! That pinata's shaped like a monkey!
I don't even want to ask.
Remember when we lived in that loft and like
What do you mean,
had all those
remember?
problems?
How long has it been? He has a beard.
Forward!
Okay.
Voicemail? Again? Where have you been? It's been 4 days, man.
Oh,
Have
4
you really
days.
been
Okay, that's
doing it
not
with Jess
as
this
long
whole
as I
time?
thought it
It's
was.
disgusting.
I thought maybe like a month.
Yeah, I should try him again. Dial best friend 1.
He's so proud.
How hard could that place be to sneak into? You all in?
Rick, this has been fun.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
look,
just said you had
everything
no
that's
money.
bad is waiting for us back in the loft.
You two are so overthinking this. They're going to ruin it for themselves and just start overthinking it. It's been 4 days, Winston. Has he done any?
Oh my goodness, hi. Do you need a hug?
Right?
Oh, jeez. I want a hug from Winston.
Is Schmidt even here, Winston? Sorry about what?
You know, Elizabeth.
Well, what about Elizabeth?
He made love to her.
Okay, we went with that.
Winston made love to Elizabeth. After I chose you, Winston was all too quick in Elizabeth's vulnerable state to rush in there and just get his jollies off.
Okay.
Petty, disgusting jolly.
What I did, seduce her. And I seduced her 2.5 times.
2.5.
How do you live with yourself?
I have a bit of a hard time believing that Winston would do this.
Well, then you obviously don't know Winston.
No one knows Winston. I don't think even Winston knows Winston.
Your underpants.
Winston? Is that true?
Oh, I know, bro.
Yes. I needed your underwear to sew into my underwear.
Oh my God. That is disgusting. You are a pervert.
Oh, I'm so
Oh, no.
trash person, garbage child.
You've done it now, Cece.
How long has this been going on, man?
4 days.
4 days and you didn't tell me? Come on, Schmidt. I said, don't lie to me.
I'm
You
sorry.
did say that.
All right, I love both of these women, and I couldn't decide. I needed to buy some more time.
Since you think I'm wearing my panties right now? Well, that's on you, man. You freaked out super hard. You kidding me? That's so weird.
Sewing people's panties into underpants.
Look.
You came up with the story, Schmidt.
We're not friends at all until you fix this.
Okay, all right, look. Winston, I'm sorry, man. Winston, you've been working on this puzzle for quite some time now. You realize a lot of those puzzle pieces are upside down, right? It's just they're cardboard color. Right?
Schmidt, come here.
Winston's facial reactions get me every time, to be fair.
Security guard, freeze.
Okay, don't freeze. That looks weird. Did he notice you? Of course he noticed you. You're the prettiest girl on the damn beach.
Aww.
Good one, Nick.
No, we need one of these bracelets.
My boy.
Yeah.
Really cool bracelet. Do you think I could try it on? No.
Fez. Fair enough.
Can I have your bracelet? For real.
No.
If you don't give the bracelet, I'm gonna strangle you to death.
That is... Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Strangle you to death.
May I see your bracelets, por favor?
Yes.
Looks pretty on her, right?
Señor.
Ah! Speak Spanish, you snake!
He's gonna rub this out. No.
International waters!
Oh, okay.
Nick, let's go. Nick,
Oh, God. Wow. Well, that went swimmingly well.
wait. Where are you taking him?
Jen.
Is he gonna get executed? How many pieces? Well, it said 750.
Truce, okay?
Has he even put any together yet? This is not how you do
Winston,
jigsaw
please,
puzzles,
come on.
Winston.
And we made a pact.
No. You lied to me. You're a liar.
Okay, well then would you like some truth, Winston? Here's some truth for you, okay? You're terrible at puzzles.
You are pretty bad. There's no organization.
This puzzle, it's ages 6 and up. You are up, Winston. You are way up.
You want to say that to my face?
This is a corner piece, Winston. How do you not see that? What are you, blind? I'm so sorry. Actually, a blind man could feel the smooth edges of a corner piece.
Oh, yeah, no.
So mad.
I would not be fucking with Winston.
Am I making you? Which one?
Yes, you're making me
What you want
mad.
to do?
What do you?
Has he got audience trust?
I'm legit. I'm legit, dude.
I'm getting very
Come to me,
dizzy.
son.
I need all the cash you have and Nick's passport.
What'd you say? What?
Oh, it is it? Okay.
We don't know their laws. We don't know how to get him out. I just hope he's found somebody who can protect him and take care of him.
You hope he's somebody's bitch?
No, look at him.
Would never be picked as a bitch.
Nick is very attractive. He can be a bitch.
Sissy, perhaps, but a bitch?
He
No
can
way.
be-
Nick could be a
Not
bitch. Who knows?
God, what's a
Winston.
sissy?
Are you insane? A chubby gringo?
Stop it! Nick is my bitch.
Yeah, you tell him, Jess.
We have some
Jess,
questions.
I got this. I know how to handle these people.
Right. You definitely don't.
Is this for me? That's for you to send your kids to college or for you to send some fun up your nose. Your choice, bro.
Oh
Don't
my
worry. We're
god.
looking for our friend Nick Miller, if he's still alive on his head. If it's
Okay.
Manny.
Man,
Dr. Julio.
Dr. Brad.
I don't really feel right about this.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
you're
you're
so
getting
naive.
scammed,
It's a
mate.
game. We're working our way up the ladder. Brad is clearly the kingpin.
Thanks so much.
Oh, bro, you've been played.
What about his shoes? Any interest in his shoes?
Hell no, there's no way you're getting these damn shoes, okay? These are my favorite brown shoes, and besides, this is all your fault, Schmidt.
Nick's body's being treated like cigarettes right
Winston,
now.
those shoes are not brown. They're green.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
Shoes are green.
You guys are idiots, all right?
They are
Brown is
definitely green.
Frog.
brown. It's a brown frog.
Winston, you're colorblind, dude.
What? I am not. I'm not.
Winston, they're green.
You brought them?
All I needed needed their help.
Okay?
Winston does not get me at all. What? And plus, he's colorblind, which basically makes him crippled.
Please tell me. These shoes are brown, right?
Shoes are great.
Definitely green.
Oh,
Winston!
What?
If you think those shoes are brown, what color do you think you are?
Do you really want to wake up to this every morning?
It doesn't
oh,
matter.
I'm
It's not like
crying.
what's you.
I got an idea.
What?
Let's move to Mexico.
It's Winston's face, bro.
I'm not ready to lose you. I just got you, Jess. And I'm not letting you go. So, I'm all in.
Winston's
I'm
colorblind.
shredding this passport and I'm not leaving Mexico.
Oh, no,
That's
you are
a
not.
bad idea.
I'll shred my ear.
Okay.
Stop. Listen to me. We're
Let's
a
listen
family.
to Jess. We are a
You
bit of a
can't choose who
family.
you love. Sometimes they choose you, and sometimes it's just because you got a really great deal on Craigslist.
Oh, yeah, that's actually moved in.
Great deal on Craigslist. I got all of you.
Hell yeah. Jess is like the glue now, I feel. Winston and Schmidt definitely on the glue. It's possibly Nick, but I feel like Jess is kind of there now.
I believe in us. I'm all in. I really want to go home.
Yeah, let's go home.
You know what? I love you guys.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay,
Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, you get a new one, but you're going to be here for a few more days.
I
Puzzle.
can work with this.
Oh, God.
Okay, everybody, just be cool, act normal.
Oh, but they actually put it back together.
What is this?
I
Sir?
mean, you kind of done
My
an
name
alright
is
job.
Winston Bishop. I'm a colorblind American citizen, and I can't do puzzles. Now let us go home.
It says unaided states of America.
Well, did that actually work?
Yeah, I got you something, actually.
A wedding
I
ring?
stole from a
Okay.
kid, but
After you told him you would strangle him to death.
You don't carry a key?
no, I don't carry a
Ever?
key. Why would I carry
You
a key?
never
There's
carry
always
a key?
somebody home.
Because
And I know how
someone
to
get in
jimmy.
the
I think I can make that work. Can you give me like 5 minutes? Great. Oh, actually, can you hold on 1 second? Hi, Elizabeth, my darling. How are you?
Schmitteth.
Tonight. You want to call tonight? Can you just give me 1 second so I can check my calendar? That'd be great.
Yeah, you're in a pickle here, mate.
I just checked it, and it looks like there's a slight problem.
Puzzling. I am puzzling. Looks good to me.
Yeah, sure. That's something. This is what I mean about Winston. It's just like, okay, like Nick and Jess were great, and Schmidt's in a bit of a pickle, which is fun. But then Winston comes out with lines of dialogue. Not even lines of dialogue, just the fact he was doing a puzzle and couldn't even get two pieces together. He's now colourblind, thinking he was wearing brown shoes when they were green. It's just like, what a mess. What is going on? I loved it. Winston and Schmidt were great this episode, for sure. Like the first 5 minutes was just kind of more of like New Girl, and then you had that going on for 15 minutes. And then Nick and Jess running off to Mexico. Of course, why would they not do that? I get worried though, because each episode for like the last 5 episodes have been like, oh, we should call it off because it's not going to work, but then they get pulled back in. So we'll see. I'm hoping it just works out. I know we're only on season 3, so we have a long while to go before we're done with the show. But I feel like they could just stay together, have your ups and downs that they're going to have for sure. But let's not do a Friends and like wait until the last possible second for something to happen. We'll see. But yeah, rating, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I think it was a great start back into the season. Very happy with this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. If you do want the early and uncut, Patreon will be linked down below. And I'll see you next time for episode 2. Until then, take care. Peace.